begin tonight with our election coverage. A Republican candidate for California governor visited northern Santa Barbara County today.
KSBY reporter Austin Herbach caught up with Brian Daly and has more on his message to voters.
Republican State Senator Brian Daly is on a campaign tour from Chico to San Diego. I caught up with him today as he talked with voters and supporters in Santa Maria.
We need to actually drive down the taxes, we need to drive down the regulations, and we need hardworking Californians to be able to stay in California. People are fleeing California, our businesses are fleeing California.
Dozens gathered in Santa Maria Tuesday afternoon to meet Brian Daly, a Republican candidate for governor running against Gavin Newsom.
I'm really tired of the inflation, homelessness, crime.
As a farmer, he understands our farming issues, our water issues.
Daly says his top priorities are combating inflation, bringing down energy costs, as well as combating crime and homelessness.
Obviously, this is California. It's a blue state, and I have that ability to be able to work across party lines to get things done.
But Newsom's campaign website says, quote, under Governor Newsom, California is doing more than ever to lower the cost of necessities that matter most for families: housing, childcare, retirement, and higher education. Daly currently represents California's 1st Senate district in northeastern California that includes places like Auburn, Redding, and the Mount Shasta area. And he says he has the experience to bring voters together.
Inflation is just crushing Californians. Middle class is being destroyed in California. So we have to drive down the cost of energy. That's gasoline, diesel, electricity. That helps your food costs go down.
Michael Latner is a political science professor at Cal Poly and says Daly faces an uphill battle.
Newsom has a pretty commanding lead in terms of votes. The polls suggest that as well.
And Latner adds it's not necessarily because voters approve of Newsom. He says recent polls show most Californians are skeptical about the direction California is heading, but those skeptics are still supporting Newsom's re-election campaign.
The reason that this race is not particularly close is not because California voters are overwhelmingly happy with the governor's performance, but because the opposition party hasn't really put up a credible candidate.
Now, the only televised debate between Newsom and Daly aired Sunday on the PBS station in the Bay Area. In studio, Austin Herbach, KSBY News.
All right, Austin, thank you. And we reached out to Governor Newsom's office, but we did not receive any response.
Governor Gavin Newsom on Sunday vowed that he would serve a full 4-year term if reelected in November.